NIO has been on a rocket ship in 2020 with the stock price gaining over 1,300%. Who exactly are NIO? Well, NIO specialize in electric vehicles, and they're being called the Chinese version of Tesla. What's really exciting is that the electric vehicle, or EV market, is going to be a huge mega market over the coming decade, as electrification takes place all around the world. The question is though, can NIO become the next Tesla? That would mean the stock price would need to 10x from today's price. So as NIO is one of the big success stories of 2020, I did want to make a video explaining who exactly NIO are and what it is they do, some analysis on the stock price and also company financials to see if it's still a good investment opportunity. And then we'll finish with the car that NIO say is going to be the car of the future. Spoiler alert, this car doesn't have a driver and it has some pretty cool features. As always, if you do find anything in this video useful, be sure to drop a like. That would be much appreciated, as every like does help. Okay, sit back and relax guys. Here is what you need to know about NIO, and we'll answer the question, can the stock price 10x from here? Okay, so here is what we've got coming up. We're first going to take a look at about NIO. So we'll get everyone up to speed of who NIO are and what it is they do. And we'll also take a look at the unique selling proposition of this company. We'll then dig into their financials. So we'll take a look at their revenue and the profit, and also how are they doing when it comes to deliveries. We'll then do a snapshot comparison between NIO and the King Kong of electric vehicles, being Tesla. We'll then finish with a little bonus with what NIO think is the car of the future. First, a quick disclaimer.
This video is for education purposes only. You should seek investment advice from a registered professional before making any investment decision. This video is not responsible for any investment actions taken by its viewers.
So this is NIO with their quirky little logo. It was founded at the end of 2014, so it's 6 years going on 7 years old. The meaning of the word NIO in Chinese is blue sky coming. And the company mission is to shape a joyful lifestyle by offering premium smart electric vehicles and being the best user enterprise. And they will class themselves as the next generation car company. But there's one big thing to note, guys. NIO do not make their own cars. Their cars are actually made by GAC Motors, and this is a state-owned company. So just note that the Chinese government controls this company, and NIO would probably be out of business without government help. So check this out. This is the car that actually launched the company, the EP9, and this sold for $2.5 million a piece. I think we'll all agree this is a pretty badass car. So very similar to the Tesla model, where they started with a high-end model. Since then, they then launched the ES8 in 2018. This was an SUV. Followed by an ES6 in 2019, which was another SUV, followed by the EC6 in 2020, again, interestingly, another SUV. Other business divisions include, they have NIO House. This is where they have their own cafe, a library, and kids camp. They've got NIO Life, so they've got their own apparel company, and also cutlery, and a food lab. They have NIO Service, which is a standard servicing, a valet service and breakdown cover. And then very interestingly, they have NIO Power. And this is their USP. So they're pioneering battery as a service. So when it comes to Tesla, Tesla have built a supercharger network. And very similar to petrol cars, when your car runs out of electricity, you go to a supercharger and you charge it up. Now, NIO are pioneering a battery as a service. So they'll be literally swapping out the entire battery. Now, before we jump into the company financials, let me show you very quickly what this would look like. Time to take a look at the revenue and profits. So what we're looking at, now this is the last 4 years. So we have 2016, 17, 18, and 19. So you can see there was a bit of a worrying trend line when it came to profits. They were digging quite a deep hole all the way up to 2018, going negative past 20 billion. On a more positive note, you can see that revenues since 2018 have been increasing. Now, bringing it up to the last 4 quarters, so this is Q4 2019, and then we have Q1, 2, and 3 of 2020. So you can see a much better story, a really good trend line up in terms of revenue. There was a dip in Q1, but obviously everything going on with the pandemic, this is understandable. And then another great trend line when it comes to profit. They've been reducing this every single quarter. But as you can see, the company is not yet profitable, but these 2 trend lines do explain why the share price this year has been going ballistic. Let's do a snapshot, NIO versus Tesla. So we'll take a quick look at the number of years they've been in business, the market cap, the stock price, how many cars they've delivered in 2020, and also the revenue of 2020. So NIO was founded in 2014. Current market cap of recording is around 73 billion, stock price $53, and they've managed to deliver in Q1, 2, and 3 over 26,000 cars, giving a revenue of just under $10 billion. So Tesla was founded a little bit before this, but this was the year that Elon Musk became CEO. So they do have a head start, a good 6-year head start. Market cap is just gone over $500 billion, stock price being $574. Their deliveries this year, just over 318,000, and the revenue just over 20 billion. Now, when I crunched these numbers, something did stand out. So I worked out that the market cap Tesla is 6 times the size. The stock price is currently 10 times the size. And if you did see the tweets from Elon Musk where he just said that Tesla is 10 times better than NIO, this is what he was referring to, 10 times the size. When it came to deliveries, they did deliver over 10 times more vehicles. But the interesting thing here is that the revenue is only 1 time bigger. So they're delivering 11 times more cars, but the revenue is only 1 time bigger. Quite interesting. Now, when it comes to deliveries, the thick blue bars are annual deliveries, and then the line is the monthly deliveries. So you can basically just see that they've had really good, consistent growth when it comes to deliveries. When we compare this to Tesla, Tesla does have a very similar picture, really good growth lines. And you can see this final piece on the right-hand side. Their target for this year was to deliver 500,000 cars. So they do need a blowout last quarter to hit that. And finishing with the stock price. So you can see the NIO stock price this year has been going vertical. And I've also included the 200 moving day average, which is the red line. And we can see it was back in right at the turn of the year 2020 is when the stock price broke through the 200-day moving average. And then it was January that it had clearly broken through. So from a technical analysis point of view, this was the strong buying signal for NIO. And obviously you can see what happened then for the rest of the year. So most analysts right now are saying it's a hold. So if you have NIO stock, hold on to it. It would be very difficult to justify beginning to buy in at these prices. Okay, so as promised, here is the bonus. I'm going to show you what NIO believe is the car of the future.
In the future, my car is going to be like a spaceship with wheels. If I called, it would come and get me. With just a wave of my hand, the door will open, just like magic. It'll recognize me. It knows how I feel, what I'm thinking, and it will drive all by itself. It's just like home. It's just like my living room. I can feel safe and cozy. My mommy and daddy can sit together, talk to their friends 1,000 miles away, while I can sit in the front, all by myself. When I get tired, there will be a seat so comfy it feels like a cloud. While I'm asleep, my car would watch out for people in the street. It'll speak to other cars in a secret language. And it's going to look so cool. Like it's from the future. One day, it will be real. And I'll call it Eve.
So there you are, guys. That was NIO, one of the big success stories of 2020 so far, and one to watch. They have their NIO Day coming up in January the 9th, where they're set to announce a brand new car. And finally, it's something other than an SUV. Just note that as the Chinese government is the one that makes the cars, this can be either a good thing or a concerning thing for investors. It really could go either way. Could the stock price 10x from here? Yes, it could. Could it also disappear? Yes, it could. I will personally be spreading my risk through ETFs, where you can invest through several electric car companies. I will be doing a video on this shortly, so be sure to subscribe so you don't miss that. Okay, so just one favor to ask. If you did find anything in this video useful, be sure to drop a like. That would be much appreciated. If you haven't yet subscribed, be sure to click below and join us. I do have some great videos coming up that you don't want to miss. If you've got any questions or comments, just post them below. Okay, cheers guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.